Sorry. Didn't see you there. Of course I saw you there. You know. I wouldn't be recording this if I didn't see you there. Because that'd be an oxymoron. Is it an oxymoron? Don't know what that word means. Anyway, I am back to do another prediction episode for an up and coming WWE pay-per-view event. Elimination Chamber. So, it's really weird. There was literally TakeOver last week, which is NXT, but still. And then you got this, only a couple of weeks, 2 weeks removed from Royal Rumble. And then you got another pay-per-view for them in March, soon. I don't know. So yeah, they're banging them out for Wrestlemania, I guess. So yeah, so I'm going to quickly give my predictions for this event. So, it was an advertised match. I don't know if they're going to carry on with it now, because obviously they can't. There's going to be a Raw Women's title match between Asuka and Lacey Evans, but Lacey Evans is actually pregnant, so you can't do that match because, you know, there's lots of crimes against humanity there. If that's the right term for it, I don't know. I've probably said that all wrong. I ain't the smartest with the words, you know what I mean? So yeah, so I don't know if they're going to replace that by like doing Asuka versus Charlotte, or throw in Sasha Banks versus... No, can't do that. Yeah, so I don't know what they're going to do. So that's up in the air. Then, but if there was going to be that match, it would have been Asuka who won, obviously, you know, because it makes no sense. Then we got the United States Championship match between Riddle, Bobby Lashley, the champion, and Keith Lee. Apparently, this is another one that's up in the air because they don't know where Keith Lee is, but I don't really know because they didn't show a graphic on Raw advertising this match, so who knows. But hopefully it goes through because I like all three of these guys. I'm a real huge Keith Lee fan, but I don't think he's gonna win it. Didn't think Riddle's gonna win it either because like the last couple of months, Lashley just be like murdering him. So what's the point of throwing the title onto him? So I want Bobby Lashley to keep the title, but realistically, I want Bobby Lashley to be like WWE Champion or Universal Champion, and I don't understand why they haven't done that, as he is next to Brock and Riddle, the most legit guy there, because you know he's done MMA and he's got a pretty good record. So you know, if you want some legitimacy in your company, sorry, looking at the title, you put it on the guy who's legit. But I don't know. I don't write these stuff. I don't make money out of it. So hey. And then we've got the women's tag team title match, which is going to have the team of Sasha Banks, though I said like that, and Bianca Belair, the winner of the Royal Rumble, against Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, the tag team champions. So I think they're going a weird way with this. So Bianca hasn't announced who she's going to fight WrestleMania yet, and they kind of teasing more towards her versus Sasha, which makes sense because I don't think she should face Bayley. Well, not Bayley, sorry. She shouldn't face Asuka because Asuka is Asuka and she should destroy her, but they be using her weirdly lately, so it is what it is. She's in a weird tag team with Charlotte. I don't know. And it doesn't make... Unless they give Sasha and Bianca the win, they win the titles. Even though Nia and Shayna only won them back like a couple of weeks ago, why would you make them already 3-time tag team champions? That would make no sense. And I can see the story being that Bianca, something happens which causes either Bianca or Sasha to switch on the person on their team who takes the pinfall, and this leads to their WrestleMania match. Even though it's long-winded, but hey, sometimes women, they repeat the same storylines, which is dumb, because they literally are doing this on Raw with Charlotte and Asuka. They were a tag team, won the women's tag team titles, and then lost it. And now Asuka's kind of got heat with Charlotte. So I don't, like I said, I don't know. So yeah, so I want the rightful tag team to win and carry on, but it is what it is. And then we've got the one of two chamber matches. There's 2 chamber matches this night. And I reckon this one's gonna go on either the start of the night or at the end. But this one makes sense to go at the start because the SmackDown one makes more sense. So we got a chamber match for the WWE title with Kofi Kingston, Sheamus, Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and the champion Drew McIntyre. So I really think Drew McIntyre is going to win, and hopefully this will further his possible Mania match with Edge. But after what happened on SmackDown, I doubt it's going to happen now. So either McIntyre's going to win, or Sheamus might win, and then that'll lead to them having a match at WrestleMania. Because anyone that makes sense, because I know something's going to happen with The Fiend. It's going to take Randy Orton out of this. But the awesome thing would be, which I doubt they're going to do, because they're silly, is to have Kofi Kingston win again and be his 2-time WWE champion, because he deserves to be champion again. He never got his rematch from the first time he lost it against Brock like a year or two ago. But we will see. It'll be pretty interesting. To be fair, I wouldn't mind if any of these guys actually win it, except for Orton. So I wouldn't mind if Jeff Hardy won it and then he brings back his original awesome theme song, entrance song by Endowed, I think that's called. The time has come and lost for words, 1,000 threats I've heard before. Hopefully they bring that back. Because apparently they're going to bring it back, but they want to do it with fans. So it makes sense for him to win it. And then at WrestleMania, I think that's the first time I'm going to have fans. You know, drop that song and the crowd will be like, oh snap, that's the jam. Yeah, anyway. And then the last chamber match, which should be the last event of the night, is the Universal title one, which contains the following people. Well, it's not for the title, sorry. It's not for the title. It's whoever wins this gets a title shot immediately after the chamber match, which is so messed up. So it's going to lead to something fun, hopefully. So it's got King Corbin, Kevin Owens, Cesaro, Daniel Bryan, Sami Zayn, and Jey Uso. So this is going to be insane. Everyone in this match will put in tag team matches, and the tag team that won, the two people in that tag team, qualify for the chamber. So Cesaro and Daniel Bryan, they were a tag team, they won. Kevin Owens, I think Owens just got it because he was Kevin Owens. And Sami Zayn and King Corbin beat the Mysterios. And Jey Uso got put in there because he's Roman Reigns' cousin. And basically he's in there to play spoiler. So if he wins, he'll just probably lie down for Roman because, you know, he wants to impress the tribal chief. So, yeah. But I don't know. It's going to be an interesting one. So either it could be it could either be Kevin Owens, Cesaro, or Daniel Bryan's winning, and then because they mean like through that hell of a match at this chamber, they're gonna get some shenanigans and get beaten up, and then Roman Reigns is gonna come in, spear him, and that's it. And that might possibly lead to wherever WrestleMania, the Universal title WrestleMania match is going. And on Friday, Roman speared Edge. So I don't know if that's the route they're going, but either way, it's quite an interesting one. I don't know what they could do with Kevin Owens now, because it's like this will be his 4th time losing against Roman. So I don't know. And they kind of push Cesaro, and it'll be good to see him as WWE champion, Universal champion, because he deserved it. He's a hell of a guy. And even Daniel Bryan. But out of all these, only 2 stories besides from Edge that will work is Kevin Owens or Daniel Bryan, because Eddie Everyman sort of relate to get behind them. And even though whoever wins this, at WrestleMania they're going to lose because Roman Reigns has got to become the most evilest guy. So when he does finally drop the title, you know, it means something. But we'll see. I want to stay up and watch it. So that's my predictions. It's going to be a very interesting night, I believe. But let me know if you want to watch it, what you think, and you know, we can exchange theories and whatever, and possible routes to WrestleMania. But thank you for listening, watching, you know, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, comment. If you ever want anything else, just let me know. My next comedy video hopefully should record this week and should be out by the weekend, hopefully. Just still writing a script for that one. Also got my other Future State review coming out on Monday, and then also working on the video game review one. All this. Yep, sorry. Once again, for some reason, it's recording this and it's cut out the end part, so I've got to record this again. So it's very jank, but so yeah, basically, yeah. Follow my on your social medias down below. Let me know what you think about what's going to happen in the Elimination Chamber. What's your thoughts? What's your theories? What's your ideal WrestleMania matches? All that lovely stuff. You know, start a conversation in the comments, and follow, like I said, follow my socials. I hate doing this. I just start blabbering on again. But thank you for watching. Also check out my podcast, like I said, around the multiverse. Watch all that, and my Future State reviews that are coming later on in the week, and my comedy video that should be coming out next week. I'm gonna record it this week during the week and have it out by the weekend, hopefully. So yeah, and if you see flickering stuff, because I'm watching something in the background and I couldn't bother to pause it just to record this. Anyway, bottoms up and take care, everyone.